So, what a day. What's going on, guys? This is Crazy Kent here, and today got some YouTube drama going on right now. And I was literally trying to take a break from YouTube, but for whatever reason, I always come back to this stupid crap. So, for those of you that are pretty much aware, Eugenia Cooney is finally back on YouTube and everything. And this is supposed to be a happy momentous occasion and everything. Shane Dawson did a documentary on it. If you haven't seen this documentary, I suggest you go check it out. I'll leave it down in the description below. But also after he came out with the documentary, Jaclyn has also come out with several videos that pretty much go into more detail of what happened behind the scenes involving Eugenia Cooney, involving her mother, and so on and so forth. I will also leave that down in the description below, because Jaclyn goes into more detail, not just with Eugenia's condition and what she's going through, but also about the fact that most of the time victims of this disorder, the people who are pretty much more responsible for the disorder that they're in is the parent or the parental figure. And most of the time when even as adults, we pretty much will always honor our parents' word, and so on and so forth. So basically Jaclyn pretty much made a video, and even though that I don't agree that she should have made the video with the timing of everything else and whatnot, especially the fact that this was supposed to be good news about Eugenia's recovery and so on and so forth, she does make a lot of good points that sometimes that not everything is what it seems, and Shane didn't cover a lot of things, which I can also understand why Shane didn't cover a lot of things, because of the fact that there are some things that you can't really talk about, especially in this video, because Eugenia had her lawyer present. There could be the possibility of her mom could be there as well as the fact that Eugenia probably asked him to just make it into a regular documentary where it doesn't feel like that she feels pressured into like talking about something that she doesn't want to go into, at least not yet. So but like I said, Jaclyn pretty much means well and everything, and you can tell that she genuinely cares about Eugenia. And a lot of people pretty much misread the videos and so on and so forth. Yeah, her timing was pretty shitty, but at the same time, I recommend you take a look at the video and whatnot. But there's one other person that's been going around strutting his feathers like a peacock and pretty much making this all about him. And this person I'm talking about is, of course, Onion Boy. Onion Boy, I often wonder, do you have anything else better to do in your spare time? Do you spend time with your family? Do you spend time with your kids? Do you do anything other than waste your time making pointless videos and acting like it's 2009? I guess the short version of my question is, do you ever grow the hell up? Because literally this shit it pisses me off. I can go into so much details about all the crap that Onision has been doing in the past couple of days, from him pretty much kissing ass to Shane Dawson and EC because of the fact that she didn't credit him with being the one that pretty much helped her, that instead she credited Shane Dawson instead. The same Shane Dawson that he went on record to accused of a really heinous crime. And also EC, the girl that he pretty much made 50 plus videos on in the past 3 years, claiming that it was helping her. And she asked him to stop, and he said he would stop, and he still went on to make these videos, which pretty much cements the honest to God fact that he is a liar, plain and simple. He's a liar, a manipulator, and a general scumbag. The whole reason why this upsets me is because I absolutely dislike Onision. Everything he stands for, I honest to God think he's a piece of shit. But going on, I'm gonna get right down to the main topic. The thing I'm going to talk about now is that yesterday, when Onision was uploading videos like a couple hours after the other, he uploaded a video where he was pretty much talking about this abused woman. He didn't give the name or anything, or he didn't even show evidence of this so-called discussion that he had with his friend, and so on and so forth. He didn't show anything like that. So he goes on to pretty much talk about the story that his friend was telling him about this girl who was abused. And then his friend was giving him names of the possible abusers. And one of those names that he pretty much supposedly heard his friend say was Repzion. And in the video, he went on to pretty much call Repzion a sexual predator. No proof, no basis. He just expects us to go off of what he says, and for some reason believe the fact that someone came to him and trust him enough to tell him the truth. I don't care if Jesus came back from the dead and told you that it's going to be raining chocolate sundaes. Unless you have proof that this was happening or that this happened, I'm going to call you a nut job. Like, seriously, like throughout the entire video, he's been accusing Repzion of the most heinous things. And then he goes on to pretty much call Repzion's girlfriend a white supremacist, like an anti-Semite, and so on and so forth. Which he's been doing that for months with his girlfriend and everything. First of all, nobody cares what she is, what she believes in, as long as, you know, Repzion is happy to be in a relationship with her. Then that's all we care about, is that they are happy in a relationship together. We don't care what her views are or how she feels. We're not going to go ahead with pitchforks and torches and pretty much try to dehumanize this person because they believe one thing from the other. I think you're just going off on it because she probably talks so much shit to you to the point where you can't even handle it. And back to Repzion's case and whatnot, doesn't this kind of seem familiar? Because that's exactly what he did with Shane Dawson. Think about it. When Shane made a bad joke, he took that as a means of pretty much calling Shane Dawson, you know, the same thing he's calling Repzion, a sexual predator. He didn't even just call him that. He went on to call him, you know, someone who's a danger towards kids. And it's kind of like a repeat of that situation, because here you are accusing somebody of something. You don't have any proof. You don't have any basis. You don't even have evidence. Your only evidence is the fact that someone told you this. So therefore, this is why I'm telling this. I'm spreading awareness. Okay, even if you spread awareness and everything, here's my question. Why did this person come to you? Why didn't they go to the police? Or for that matter, instead of you making a video about this person, if you know you weren't going to, say, for instance, if I do somehow believe his story, which I don't, it's a crock of shit like everything else he's been saying. Say, for instance, if I do believe you, instead of making a video about it, why don't you go to the police with this information, with the evidence that you have? Why would you make a video about this? Because you want to know what this is? This is slander. The same type of thing that he's accused Repzion of for the past 8 years. Because Repzion would make response videos to Onision, and that's all they were. I've seen every single video. They are response videos. He wasn't saying anything bad about Onision. He was just responding to some of the things that he said and some of the things that he did. The same thing of what everybody else on this platform is doing. But this is an act of slander. If you Just like he did with Shane Dawson. If you accuse somebody of doing something, and if you have no proof, and you expect somebody to go off a hearsay without any proof, without any basis, you're just slandering the person. And then next thing you know, he was putting up all these screenshots of everything that involving Repzion's girlfriend and and all the messages that she sent and whatnot. You could obviously tell that this man has no evidence to back up his claim, because we already know how his brain works. For years now, he thinks that because of the fact that he believes himself to be the most honest YouTuber, that everything that comes out of his mouth is automatic facts. He doesn't get that in order for your claims to be factual, you have to have proof of what you say. He has no proof. He has no evidence. He has nothing to help out his case. He's a liar, plain and simple. The last time he tried to accuse Shane Dawson, he was asked the same question. Why didn't he go to the police if he believed it? His response was he didn't want to waste the police time with false allegations. That was his exact words. As a matter of fact, Repzion already has that clip in his Shane Dawson documentary. Yeah, remember that? Remember when he made an hour-long documentary about Shane Dawson and how he thinks that he's a threat to children? And yet here he is, pretty much giving false accusation, which is probably why he didn't even go to the police again. This man is a liar, a slanderer, who does nothing but try to ruin other people's reputation, either because of the fact that he doesn't like the fact that they're talking about him, or he doesn't like the fact that they're more successful than him, or because of the fact that he hears one thing and then he goes off on it. Because somewhere in his small little pea brain, he thinks he's always right, when in reality, he has been proven time and time again that he is wrong. And yet his head is so far up his ass that he still doesn't get it. Like, oh my God, most people will learn from their mistakes and better from it. This man is a 34-year-old idiot who's still doing the same thing that he's been doing for the past 10 years. And it's more hilarious than it is sad, because most people would pretty much like literally learn from their mistakes, say I'm sorry, and then they'll just do something to help not just like build themselves up for their fans, but actually build themselves up as a person. This is the same dude who is the same immature man-child from 2009. It's really pathetic. So yeah, oh God, I got nothing else to say. I'm gonna go ahead and link the video of the Shane Dawson documentary that Repzion covered on. I'm also gonna leave the time code where he pretty much admitted to false police accusations and whatnot. But this is all I have to say on the matter. Onision, I genuinely believe that you need to get help. Like, literally, you need to get help, because every single time when you get involved in whatever controversy you are in, you always try to look for something to blame, or you try to pan the hatred onto somebody else. This right here, this video right here, this not only shows that you are not genuine, but this also shows how malicious you are when it comes to the people that you do not like. And it's just scary to know that you think that you can say and do whatever you want without any repercussions. And it just leads me to believe that sooner or later, people are going to see through that. People, except for your diehard fans, but sooner or later they're going to grow up anyway. People are going to see through the stuff that you do, the stuff that you post, and they are going to literally literally move as far away from you as possible. I wasn't even gonna make a video on you, but this right here shows just how much of a piece of shit you are. And you know what? You deserve the hate that you give. The hate that you get is the hate that you give. And that is one of the many lessons of life. I really think that you definitely need some help. Like actually go to a professional, not just to your friends, to pretty much like tell you all the stuff that you probably told them to tell you for a video. I mean, like, actually go to a psychologist or an actual counselor. No video, none of that. Actually go to somebody and get some help. Because literally, I don't think you're all there, bruh. I don't think you all there. You're already in trouble with calling Shane Dawson something that he wasn't. Now you're doing the exact same thing with someone else with no proof, no basis, nothing. Dude, you really need help. This is the type of thing that's gonna, like, seriously get your channel shut down one of these days. Whether YouTube is actually gonna do it or not, I don't know. But my thing is, wow, man. Just wow. It's whatever. At this point, I'm just waiting on his channel to just get taken down, or for his fans, his money to just dwindle away. Because this man is just dumb, pure and simple. Anyway, guys, that's the video for today. If you like it, be sure to pretty much hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. Check out some of the videos that I'll have linked down below and everything. And even though that I think that you're one of the most heinous and the most evil people on this platform, I really do think that you need to get some help. Because I feel like you're projecting with all the things that you do. And right now, basically, you're already digging a hole for yourself. And that hole's already deep. I don't think you're ever going to climb out of it. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Crazy Kent, and I'm out.